is going on, everybody on YouTube? Thank you for tuning in to another candy video. My name is Derek Reese, and today we're going to be discussing how to not get caught when selling candy. Just really want to bring you guys this quick little video. But before we get into it, quick shout out Gypsy Seal on YouTube. Ask for a shout out, there you go. So, how not to get caught when selling candy. You're starting your candy selling adventure. I say that a lot, but you're starting your candy selling business, and the last thing you really want is to get caught, obviously. One key thing to always do when selling candy, this usually applies to when you're outside of the classroom, but it can also apply to inside, is having what I like to call a 360 vision. Basically, whenever you're about to make a transaction, someone comes up to you, or you go up to someone and they're about to buy candy, right? Before you open up your bag and show them what you have in there, or before you give them the money, before they hand you the money, okay, so your customer is going to be in front of you, typically, and look to the left and the right of the customer, behind them. Look behind the customer. Is there anyone that can catch you? Okay, no? You're going to want to go do a quick one of these, and 360 vision, okay? You saw, look around you. Is there security over there? Is there security over there? Is the principal over there? Where's the vice principal? You know? So 360 vision, make sure everyone's where they're supposed to be before you make the transaction. If none of the security guards are looking at you, make the transaction quick, because you never know when they're gonna look at you. If the security guard is not looking at you, that's your time to strike. Go ahead and make that deal, okay? So 360 vision. Recap, you want to check all around you before you make a transaction, okay? Tip number 2 is going to be sitting down. Is that a tip? So my bed's messy, I'm sorry, but here we are on, let's say, a bench at school, okay? And see what a good position for a candy salesman or woman is a seated position. It's a good position. Standing is also good, but seated is good because I'm gonna flip this camera. Can I do that? Yes, it can. Here I am sitting on the bench, and I can have a buyer right here, a buyer right here, a buyer right here. Potentially, you can have a buyer in front of you, a buyer straight to the left, a buyer straight to the right. There's 3 buyers already. And if there's even more kids that want to buy your candy, then you have a buyer in between right and straight, and in between left and straight. So there could be 5 kids around you, and just, it's good because they're all, it really doesn't look like nothing too suspicious, you know what I'm saying? They're all, kids are just standing and sitting. It's, is this a tip? Yeah, it is. Oh, done. Okay, so you're sitting. What a good thing to do is ask your own customers. If your customers are loyal, they want to help you out. They want you to stay safe. So just ask them, hey, anyone looking? Check around you guys. So we have the customer in front of you can be looking over here, and I can be looking behind the customer, and the customer to my right can be looking to my left, and the customer to my left could be looking to my right. There's the 360 vision. It doesn't always have to be you. You can tell your customers, hey, like, are we good? While you're looking for the candy, while you're getting your money. So sitting down is not a bad position. All right, so we have 360 vision, sitting down. Getting caught in the classroom, I would say, is worse than getting caught outside the classroom, because the only way you really can get caught inside the classroom is if you're selling during a teaching, a lecture, a learning activity, basically. So if you want to sell during the classroom, which is not bad, I sold during class time, but make sure it's after the lecture. Make sure it's after you got your work done. Make sure it's after everyone has their work done, as well as before the class starts, okay? If you're in a situation where everyone gets to class before the teacher, that's your opportunity to say, hey, anyone want to buy candy? Anyone want this? Anyone want that, right? Before the class starts. Once the teacher starts teaching and you're in your seat, nah, you can't do it. Kids might be, hey, Derek, just be like, oh, all you have to say is, oh, just wait, give me 10 minutes, give me 20 minutes. All right, it's easy as that. It's classroom. They're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. And if worse comes to worse, when the bell rings, just say, hey, you still want that candy? Because he's still there and you're still there, right? So before the class starts is the best time to sell, during the class time, and after the class ends. When the class ends, bell rings and you guys are on your way out. If it's a substitute teacher, I already win this in previous videos, bam, excellent. That's your time, because the substitutes, they don't really have that much control. That's your time to go sell candy, sell a whole bunch of candy. All right, and a big thing is, if you don't want to get caught during class time, because the only one who's gonna catch you is the teacher, and if the teacher's chill, then you get caught and nothing happens. But if they're not chill, then you get caught and then they take your stuff and they report it. They make a whole big old deal out of it, and that's not good. They're gonna be like, oh, your grades are suffering. If your grades are suffering, keep your grades up, people. While you're a candy man, candy woman, candy salesman, you gotta keep your grades in check. They're gonna, because then they won't have anything against you when they're saying, oh, your grades are suffering. No, they're not. I'm making money and my grades are up. All right, that's easy. So we went 360 vision. We went seated position, which ties in with 360 vision, and we went in how to sell in the classroom. I feel like I need to go in detail the how to sell in the classroom. No, we don't. Don't sell candy when the teacher's talking. Number one rule for the classroom. Anytime else, if you have free time, I encourage you. Is there any other ways to get caught? If you are posting advertisements on your social media, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, make sure you delete it within 5 hours. If it's a night before type thing, like, hey, I'm selling candy tomorrow, then delete it once through the midday, because it's so hard, you know. You really got to judge yourself, because you are taking a risk when you're putting your business out on the social media. And I might have to do a part 2 of the social media behind candy selling, but I suggest you guys all go watch that video to expand your candy business. But it is important to delete anything you post candy related on your social media, so you can get caught that way. Wow, that's a really touchy topic, and I wish I can brainstorm. But that would be it, ladies and gentlemen. How not to get caught. 360 vision. I used it throughout my whole candy career. It works like a charm. Quick 360, and make sure no one's looking at you. Make the sale, make the transaction, get the money, baby. This has been Derek Reese. Thank you for tuning in so much. 520 subscribers. This is amazing. I love you guys all. Like, subscribe, comment, shlom it, bomb it, Muhammad Ali. All right. Bars. What do you guys want to see next? What videos? No one's home, so I can just go crazy mode. What videos do you guys want to see next? Put them in the comments down below. I'm reading the comments. I appreciate you guys commenting. You know, I'll get back to you. What do you guys want to see? Vlogs, skate videos, more candy videos. I got a collection. Maybe a room tour, perhaps? Ooh, I don't want to show you too much. Like, subscribe. I love you. Goodbye. Woo!